Hey, what's up, guys? In this video, I want to talk to you about God and about Jesus Christ and my experience in life and what brought me to this point that I'm currently at, where I give my life for God's will. And my main goal is doing whatever it is that God wants, helping other people as much as I can, and whatever else is asked of me. So I wasn't always this person that you see in front of me, in front of you. I was a very different person for most of my life. And what I mean by that was I had a fucking evil inside of me, a demon or something inside of me where there were times in my life, I could have killed one of you just for the slightest disrespect or the wrong words that you said to me. And that wasn't me. I knew it wasn't me. I felt it inside me that there was something really wrong. And there were times I would look at myself in the mirror and I would not recognize myself and I would see evil in my eyes. And it took me hitting absolute rock bottom to change. And that rock bottom was me facing those 143 years in prison. That was it. In solitary confinement, alone, by myself, fucked up. And I didn't want to live anymore. Most of my life that I'm talking about during those times, I didn't want to live. I hated my life and I just wanted it to end. I didn't want anything to do with life anymore. I wanted to die because death was better than how I felt and how I was living. And in that solitary confinement cell, I broke down and begged God to please help me. Please take this fucking evil out of me. Please help me. I don't want to be like this anymore. And that was the moment that everything changed for me. Some of you may not even believe in God. Some of you may think that what I'm saying is foolish and made up, make believe. And that's fine. You could think whatever you want. This is not for you. This video's purpose is not to convince you to do something that you don't believe in. Before that moment in my life, I didn't have faith and I didn't believe, like many of you. And I would often ask God, hey, God, if you're out there, prove it to me. Prove to me that you're out there right now. And it never happened. And the reason it never happened was because it doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. The way it works is, as I just said, submission. When you give your life to God and you acknowledge that you personally don't have the answers and don't have the ability to make it in the right way without God's help. And that's what it took for me to actually see the truth about life and to know about God and to have God be inside me and be with me always and to remove that fucking evil that I had in me that followed me everywhere like a black cloud following me. I always felt it. I still feel it now sometimes. The devil has not given up on me. Trust me. Every time I'm trying to do something good, there is fucking evil forces that are trying to stop me. And I know it. And that's the way it is. And that's okay. Because now I have the weapons to fight. And I'm not afraid. I have no fear of evil. Because if God is for me, then who can be against me? And that's the end of it. That's that. And when it comes to Jesus Christ, there are a lot of misconceptions where oftentimes people say that Jesus is God. Jesus is not God. Jesus is the Son of God, as I am a son of God, as many of you are as well. So Jesus is like a big brother to me, not God. So it's important that you distinguish between the two. But with that being said, Jesus Christ is the only person to ever have walked this earth that is without fault, that you cannot find flaw or mistake in, either his actions or his words in any way. And I've tried. Trust me, I've read and studied the Bible many times, and there's not one thing that I can say that Jesus was wrong about or should not have done in the way that he did. And it's for that reason that I hold Jesus in such high regard. So think about these things, guys. And for those of you out there, again, who think that I'm crazy for talking like this or that this is not true, just ask yourselves, why would I be saying this if it wasn't the truth? What purpose would I serve in doing this? Why bother? It's not easy for people to talk about God. It's one of the more difficult things to do, especially in this day and age where it's frowned upon. People make fun of you. People look down on you. And that's the reason I believe that God spared me and so many others didn't get that same chance. It's because I have no fear of that. I don't give a fuck what you think, what you say. You can make fun of me. You can do whatever you want. I'm strong enough to take all of it without a problem at all. And I believe that's part of the reason why I was saved, because I can do a lot. And God has prepared me to do a lot and to do whatever it is that he needs of me. And that was the reason why I had to suffer so much as I did. It was not a punishment. It was a preparation, because it was only in going through all those things exactly the way I had to that I could have come to this point and have the strength and the knowledge and the ability to do what I have to do now. So these are the reasons why I give my life to God. Every single day I wake up and I'm thankful for what I have, because I never imagined that I could have it. I have a beautiful wife. I have beautiful children. I'm successful. I have everything that a person could ask for. And it's not to say that I'm still not damaged. I am. And I still deal with that. There are always difficulties. There are always problems in life. Nothing is perfect. But I'm not supposed to be here. And I remember that, and I think about that every day. I'm supposed to be a lifer. I'm not supposed to be free. And it was only God that spared me and had the power to save me like that. No one else did. There was no lawyer, there was no judge, no prosecutor, no family member, no friend, no one who could have gotten me out in the way that I did. Because it took multiple miracles for me to be spared and for me to be free. And I'm forever thankful. And it's important that I share this with you guys, because a lot of you look to me and you respect me, you look up to me, you ask advice of me, and that's cool. I'm thankful for that. And I'll always be very careful and responsible in answering you and directing you and whatever I'm telling you guys. But the truth is, without God, I'm nothing. I'm nothing. I was a monster, and I could have killed you guys. So think about what I'm telling you, please. Think about it, and if you're interested in changing your life and giving yourself to God, all it takes is that declaration. Just ask God for help. Just submit. Give up. And tell God that you want to be forgiven and you want to be saved. And read the Bible. Pray and be open to it. And things will start changing for you and improving for you. And I know that's true. It's not my theory. I know it's the truth. Because if I could have been saved, as fucked up as I was with a fucking demon inside of me, then I know every one of you can also be saved. So I hope you guys took something positive from this. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks.